What's up YouTube? Do you feel lucky here? Bringing you some exciting news. We got a crazy new Sun and Moon announcements today. So today I'm going to go over and just do a little trailer analysis. Go through, I slowed it down, we're going to watch it together. I'm going to talk about what I see, what I notice, and then maybe I'll do some more, throughout the day I'm going to do some more in-depth videos, talking about some other things, a little speculation here and there with some of what we're seeing. But before that, I'd like to apologize. Today I made a video a few days ago that I speculated that the starter evolutions were going to be announced today, at least the second evolutions, and unfortunately they weren't. I'm going to still stand by that they're going to be announced soon. We did get a date confirmation that August 12th there is going to be more Sun and Moon news released. So in less than 2 weeks, so not this Friday but next Friday, there's going to be another announcement for Sun and Moon. So I'm hoping that's the day that they do it. But but if you didn't watch the video at Comic-Con, I talked to somebody that actually worked on the game, and he said very soon that we're going to see the starter evolutions. And I'm like, okay, that's awesome. And I just kind of assumed, or I speculated, okay, well, if he said the way he worded it, I was like, okay, I mean that probably is August 1st. That's probably going to announce him. Unfortunately, it wasn't, so I was a little wrong there. But I would at least say it's probably still going to be this month, and I'm really hoping it's August 12th. And you know, with this news in this video too, which some people are speculating, I guess there's this leak from a Chinese company that's been out for a while that a lot of the information in this video confirmed a lot of stuff that they leaked. So I guess supposedly there's also the final evolution starters. I've seen them, so I'm probably not gonna put them in this video. I don't think I want to, because honestly, I've heard some people getting in trouble for doing it, and I don't, whether it's true or not, we'll see. You can go look it up. I'm sure if you type it in Google, other people are doing videos on it too, but they're there. I know Rowlet's supposed to turn into like an archer owl. Litten's supposed to be turned into a wrestler cat, and the Popplio's supposed to turn into a siren. I'm sure you've seen them. If that's the case, honestly, I'm gonna be, not to be honest with you, kind of disappointed with Litten and Popplio's, because honestly, I think, well, more Litten's than Popplio's, but Litten is just another firefight, and it's just gonna kill me because it's just stupid. And I'm probably gonna end up going with Rowlet at that point. But and then the Popplio turning into. It's very interesting as a siren going from like a clowny, circusy sea lion to a siren, kind of random, but whatever. Besides that point, if you want to look it up, go look it up, but that's there. Supposedly, maybe that was confirmed today, don't know. But either way, let's jump into this analysis. I slowed down the trailer, we're going to watch it as we go, and see how this goes. Alright guys, let's see what's in this. Obviously, you get your, Pikachu announces certain Pokemon are thriving in the rural region. I'm like, what does that mean? When I watched this trailer, and then Executor, I was like, okay, I was like, oh my god. At first, I'm like, Mega Evolution? Nah, no. Then, okay, still first Mega Alola form. I was like, what the hell? So it has Frisk, and it's a Grass Dragon. So in the Alola region, Pokemon have different type. Pokemon that we've known forever have different typings. That's crazy. And then this one, I was like, are you serious? This one just blew my mind. These forms are amazing. Ice-type Vulpix and Ice Fairy Ninetales? Are you kidding me? Like, the design, like, it's just, the design change is so subtle, but it looks so amazing. Like, look how graceful Ninetales looks right there. This is definitely going to be, if I catch Vulpix, I'm using a Ninetales on my team. I don't care. Ice Fairy, I'm so in. This one was kind of awesome, too. Kind of interesting that they're going with the whole ice type. I think maybe because ice type's been a little, but Ice Steel, 5 times weak to fire, but still they look kind of awesome. And I'm really curious to see how they perform. I don't know, like, I feel like they're doing this to improve on Pokemon that have been weaker in the past, because I mean, obviously, all 3 of these Mons aren't very high up in the competitive scene at all. And it's very interesting to see. But now, new Pokemon discovered. This is where I was still kind of... I actually didn't notice this backdrop with all the different Pokemon. Maybe I'll slow it down or go over that a little bit more. But now there's Oricorio's unique style. So it's a bird Pokemon. It has 4 different forms. Fire, Electric, Psychic, and Ghost. All flying types as secondary. So this is its fire form, which is kind of cool. It's an interesting. They're definitely doing a lot of dance theme in this thing, which is kind of cool. I mean, I like this. This is like a cheerleader with the electric popular, and then a hula for the psychic, and then I'm assuming the next one, the ghost one, is like a Komodo dancer, kind of like the Komodo dancer from 2nd Gen, the Komodo girls. It's kind of cool. They're all Revelation Dance matches. Oh, okay, that's cool. So it has a special move that whatever form it's in, it matches the type. And supposedly, Dancer copies dance moves. That's interesting. So it did, so that did Swords Dance or something like that, or so, oh, Quiver Dance. So it did Quiver Dance. So, oh, that's really interesting. So it did Quiver Dance and it copied it. That's interesting. Now we have my Minior. Hey, that makes sense. Ability, Shields Down. I saw this and it was kind of cool. It's like a little star with the inside of a rock. I don't know what move, so it's rock flying, which is interesting. So that gets hit by some sort of move from the Ice Vulpix. So now it uses Shields Down, and let's see what it says. Shields Down activated. Okay, so it just says it activated, and then once it comes down, so you see either pink, and then there's a couple different other colors. Also, I watched the Japanese trailer. There's also a green form and different stuff. So they actually do a different cut for the Japanese trailer. So now this is Gumshoes. So this is Donald Trump of Pokemon, which I find hilarious that they're completely making fun of him that he's like a mongoose. But so this is Zangu or whatever his name. I can't think of his name right now. This is evolved form. So they're using a bite and move. Didn't spend too long on him. They spent a little more time on him in the Japanese trailer. So Fomotis. So it has a Leaf Guard. That's pretty good. And then Lunatis. So that actually has a lunar. I don't know how to say that name. I'm gonna figure this out. So that used Razor Leaf. I kind of like him. I kind of like it as a grass type. If I don't start with Rowlet, this might be a Pokemon I might seek out on my journey to use. But this is what I thought was cool. Solar Blade. This is a different. So this is I'm assuming a special type, a new special type grass move, which definitely isn't too far of you. And then this is got a mud break. So own tempo instead. So it's the pre-evolution of oh man, I don't know all the new Pokemon's names yet. I recognize them, but I can't think of their name. But I thought it was interesting that they actually showed the further evolution before the pre-evolution almost. Now this I saw was awesome. Call-in services to ride Pokemon. My thought on this is, I think HMs are gone. I think HMs are a thing of the past now because, like that. Okay, so he calls on Charizard, so you can fly in. There's Charizard, fly by. So you can fly, and then like Surf obviously is there, and the Island Challenge, Rite of Passage, aiming to be the strongest trainer. So this is the aiming to be the strongest trainer. Now, and the Island Challenge champion. So now this almost leads me to believe that the challenge is the gym leaders, the trial captains. Welcome to the lush jungle of trial grounds for me. She's the grass type. I'm gonna need to find 4 ingredients for me. Now this is the watered Lana, the water type. Look at the vigorous splash, and it wouldn't be surprised the fearsome Pokemon is the one causing it all. Interesting. He's the electric type, so right now, right here, I'm assuming he wants a battle. And then Kiwi trials, of course, my trial will test your powers of observation, and there will be a dance and then another. So he's the fire type, and powerful totem Pokemon wait at the end of each trial. So every time each of these trials, maybe it's not the gym leader. I don't know. That might not be true because this is what. So you go through the trials, but then you battle. So this is Totem Gumshoe. So he's the one of the. I'm assuming the fire. Flared to life. It's the Rose's defense, or it's defense Rose. So his defense gets higher. It calls allied Pokemon. So you battle these, so it almost turns into a double battle all of a sudden, maybe triple battle, who knows? And then boom, crunch there. So that's interesting. Almost acting like a gym leader, kind of. Not really. Clear each trials and battle the Kahunas. Okay, so Hala is one of the Kahunas. He's the Kahuna Male Ion. So maybe he is like the gym leader. So maybe this is like the gym leader path. Challenged by... Okay, so that is a battle. So he must be like the first one maybe. And a new way to attack. This is kind of like the highlight of this trailer of what they're going for. Pikachu surrounds itself with Z power. So Z moves. This is what we've been speculating. That's what the bracelet does. This is what they finally did in the last episode. Gigavolt Havoc. Unleash a Z move once per battle. So basically, you can only use one of these moves once per battle. So if you're on a 6v6, you have to pick and choose when you use this move. So it's gonna be all about timing. It's kind of crazy. Now I don't know from watching this. So a Z move for every type. So I don't know if there's only one Z move for each type. So like now Bloom Doom is the grass one. Gigavolt was the electric one. And this is really where I thought they were going to show off the start of the second evolution of the Surge, because they're showing, obviously you're seeing them right now. So now, I don't, this is the fire type. So Inferno Overdrive is a fire type one. So this is, I don't know if this is necessarily going to replace Megas, because I mean, you have the bracelet, but it's only a once per battle move, and I don't know if it's going to necessarily be like, and so far, none of the Pokemon, so Hydrovert, none of the Pokemon that use these moves are Mega Evolving Pokemon. So far. I don't want to confirm that for sure or not, but maybe. But definitely a lot of information in the trailer, and this is just kind of a quick thoughts on this whole thing, but this was crazy. I watched this thing and I'm like, I was disappointed that the starter evolutions were announced, but at the same time, I was like, wow, I can't necessarily be that upset because that is a lot of crazy information and a lot of stuff that's kind of going on. But I think throughout the day, I'm going to kind of go into a deeper analysis, talking about little bits and pieces of this, but I just kind of wanted to go overall, give you my thoughts on this thing. But man, I'm excited for Sun and Moon. There's no way that I'm not. There's no way anybody isn't. This game is going to be crazy, and I can't wait. If you guys are excited as I am, leave a thumbs up down below. Dislike it if you're not excited or if you're not enjoying these analyses or anything like that. Subscribe to the channel for more Sun and Moon news and all the other stuff that I got going on. I'm gonna get out of here, but I'll see you later today with some more Sun and Moon analysis. But before I do, remember, stay lucky.